Okay, in this video I want to take a look at the two types of property ownership in Ireland. There's only two ways that you can own a property in Ireland from a legal perspective. You can be a joint tenant or a tenant in common, and there is a significant difference between the two. Joint tenant, you'll see there on the screen, John Doe and Jane Doe are joint tenants. They each then own 100% of the property in question. On death of either one, then the doctrine of survivorship means that that person's interest in the property goes to the other joint tenant. So when John Doe passes away, his interest goes to Jane Doe and she becomes or remains 100% owner of the property, and vice versa. Each of them owns 100%. That can be contrasted with the situation of tenants in common. Let's say for the sake of argument that Jane Doe owns 50% share in Alan's Cafe. She's a tenant in common, not a joint tenant, a tenant in common along with Ivana Tinkle. Each of them has a 50% share. Both Ivana then and Jane can do what they like with the 50% share that they own in Alan's Cafe in that property. Each owner can do whatever she wants to do with the 50% share, and on death, the share of that person, the deceased person, will go in accordance with their will. That's a big difference from being a joint tenant, because joint tenant, remember, the property on death will pass to the other joint tenant. Tenant in common, you can do what you like with it. You can give it away, you can give it to a child, you can sell it, you can give it to charity or whatever. And in Irish law then, there's a presumption of joint tenancy. So if a transfer is silent as to whether it's a joint tenant or a tenant in common situation that's being transferred, then the presumption from the Property Registration Authority in Ireland is one of joint tenancy. My details are on the screen there. I hope you find this video useful, and I hope you might give it the thumbs up down below on YouTube. Thanks a lot.